What's up, y'all? We're here today showing you Shellstone at Waterside in Lakewood Ranch. And yes, this is part two. So if you missed it, we will link you in the show notes as well as right here, somewhere here on the screen. If you want to go back and watch part one, but part two is to show you the full custom homes here in Shellstone at Waterside. This will also give you a pretty good idea of what the homes look like in Wild Blue here at Waterside as well. Wild Blue and Shellstone, if you haven't watched video one, you may not know this yet, but Wild Blue and Shellstone are actually two separate neighborhoods that have a common link, which is the Midway amenities. So they each have their own clubhouse and community pool, but they share sports courts and a lot of other really cool like playground and outdoor facilities and stuff like that. So you got tennis and pickleball and all that good stuff are shared, which we're gonna show you later on in the video. So if you're looking for the full custom homes, what those look like, or you wanna compare the two, I really liked this opportunity to show you a comparison between semi-custom and full custom, what they look like, what the difference in costs are, all of that good stuff. So this is the video on the full custom. These are the Lee Wetherington custom homes. Now there are a bunch of different builders in Wild Blue that are custom builders as well. In Shellstone, it is solely Homes by Town as the semi-custom builder, and then Lee Wetherington as the custom. And then in Wild Blue, they have Stock Development and Stock Signature and John Cannon, and Lee Wetherington also builds on the Wild Blue side. So on the Wild Blue side, there's a bunch of different options in terms of custom builders if you want to go that route. But one of the really cool things about Lee Wetherington is all of these custom builders typically are like 3,000, 3,500 plus square feet. So you're talking like, it's rare to get some of them to go down to 3,000 square feet. Most of them are like 3,500 to 6,000, but Lee Wetherington will go down to smaller, down to about 2,300 is their smallest floor plan. So if you are looking to downsize from a bigger home up north, you don't want 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 square feet. You want in that like 2,300, 2,500, 3,000 square feet. Lee Wetherington is the place to go because most of those other builders don't build anything that small. And I say small because you may be coming from a 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 square foot house up north. So you want the custom features, but you don't want the big square footage anymore. This may be your spot. So stick around, watch the video. We're gonna show you what these homes look like. The one we've got for you is like just under 3,300 square feet, which is their furnished model, and it is available for sale if you want it. So stick around, check it out. We're gonna show you the model, we're gonna show you the amenities, and then we're gonna talk prices. And please, please, please remember, if this is the home for you, or even if it's not, if you're ready to start looking at homes, call us first. Don't call the builders. You have added benefits. We have extra incentives, extra deals that we can get for you specifically because we do so many deals with them. They provide us and our clients exclusive extra benefits. So call us first so you can take advantage. Otherwise, you lose the opportunity to get those extra benefits, as well as the opportunity to have us help represent you throughout the process and be there to walk through every step of the way. All right, now before we dive into looking at these homes, let me show you exactly where this is at, because Shellstone's a newer neighborhood or village in Lakewood Ranch, and you may not be familiar even with where Lakewood Ranch is at this point. So as we zoom in, you saw we were looking at the whole state of Florida. We zoom in to Southwest Florida. Here's Tampa, Clearwater, and we're south of that, just east of Sarasota and Bradenton. So this is all of Lakewood Ranch, technically, but actually there is more being added. Well, it comes all the way down here now. So this map doesn't even, Google Maps doesn't even have it updated, but it comes all the way down here because Windward is a part of Lakewood Ranch. And out this way is another development that is going in Monterey. that's new there as well. But what we're focused on today is Lakeside, which is one of the three central. This is the newest town center here is the Lakeside Town Center. So the awesome thing about these neighborhoods in Lakeside, which is this whole area here around, go figure, these giant lakes. So not only are a lot of these homes going to come with incredible water views, but it's got its own town center. So all of this stuff is super easily accessible, quick and easy to get to either by golf cart or bike or walking. You don't necessarily have to get into your car and drive, although of course you can as well. So this is on the southern end of Lakewood Ranch. And so you can see here's Waterside Park. So let me zoom in so you can see that, because all of these amenities are super easily accessible to you. There are apartments, there are condos and townhouses right around here as well. But that's not what we're talking about today. So Waterside Park, you've got this awesome volleyball courts, you've got parking here. And so basically it's an island. You got a bridge over to the town center, and there's all kinds of shops and restaurants and stuff over here. This agave bandito is incredible. I've eaten there. I'm actually going there for lunch again today. Like it so much, going back. Every time I am in Lakewood Ranch, that's typically where I have lunch because I love Mexican food and it's good. So anyways, we'll zoom back out. What we are talking about today is over here, Shellstone, and you see Homes by Town at Shellstone. That is one of the builders. And as I mentioned, there are two. Homes by Town is the semi-custom builder. And then Lee Wetherington is building this section down here. Those are the custom homes. They do have some stuff coming up here on the lake as well. So on the big lake there. And then this side is Wild Blue, which is a different neighborhood. So we're not going to talk about that one today. But anyways, this is where you get the opportunity to compare, as we're going to show you, the semi-custom versus custom homes, what the differences are, and help you decide which is going to be the best fit for you. Now, in terms of cool stuff to do around this area and what you have access to, so Lakeside is down here, like we talked about. You've got the mall at UTC right here, and you can take Fruitville here straight into Sarasota, pop down and come into St. Armand Square. Super popular if you're into high-end luxury shopping. St. Armand Square is the spot. Ton of stuff there. Lido Key has some great beaches, and then you can cruise on up to Longboat Key and up to Bradenton Beach if you want to go all the way that far north. Or you can shoot just down here and just down 41 here, take Fruitville, 41 south, 41, and you can pop over here to Siesta Key. So super quick, easy access. Well, I say super quick. I mean, it's Sarasota, there's traffic. We're not going to pretend there's not, but you're probably about 30 to 45 minutes to the beach in the busy season with heavy traffic. Probably closer to 45 on that, depending on the time of day. And then in the summer months, you're looking, when there's less traffic, you're looking more like probably 20 to 30 minutes, I would say, getting to the beach there. And then if you are into more adventurous type stuff, or you got kids or whatever, you got the Triumph Adventure Course. That is a ton of fun. The Sarasota Medieval Fair, when they do that. And then right up here, kind of in the center of Lakewood Ranch, you have the sports campus. You've got all the polo grounds and all that stuff, and there's parks and sports fields, all different types, fields, courts, basketball courts, everything, all throughout Lakewood Ranch. Very, very family friendly. So if you do have a family looking for stuff for kids, all of that's there. Sarasota's got the highest rated school district in all of Florida most years. It does bounce kind of back and forth, but most years it's either the top or one of the top, 2 or 3 typically. The 𝑳𝒐𝒐𝒌���𝒏𝒈 airport is right over here. So if you need to fly in and out, Sarasota is a smaller airport that has easy access, but still a decent amount of, plenty of commercial flights and everything. So a lot of people like flying in and out of there because it's not as busy as Tampa. And of course, you've got the Ringling Museum if you're into arts, and there's a ton of other arts and theater and stuff like that here in Sarasota. So that's kind of what you're looking at for things to do. All right, so here is the Lee Wetherington model. Now these are the true custom homes here in Shellstone. Obviously you can see 3-car garage. So they will do basically anything you want them to do. Now obviously along with that comes cost, but check out these doors. You got 12-foot double entry doors. And this space in here is incredible in my opinion. Look at this woodwork with these lights and everything all up and down the dining area. Fantastic wide open space, kitchen and great room. This area is huge. Oh, I didn't close the door behind me. Do that. And you've got your own wine cellar. For those of you that are connoisseurs. Climate controlled. All right, so we're gonna get to that in a minute. It's kind of hard for me to come in here and not let you see it to begin with, but fantastic wide open space. Now let's come back here. So to the left, you got your laundry. Countertop above, you got your sink. Got a little linen closet here. I really dig these cabinet doors that go up and down like that. Here's your mudroom area, and check out this. This house has all kinds of cool hidden features. So check out this. They took basically a pocket door space and put a doggy gate in. You just have to be careful and not get your fingers caught when you're closing it. Almost got mine caught when I tried it out before. Got coat closets here. Perfect spot for the dog bed. Place to sit down and put your shoes on. And then there's dog watering station. And then here is your 3-car garage. Yes, couple steps down. Instant on water heater, electric panel. Of course, it's got all the construction stuff. Air handler in here. Now this home is about 3,300 square feet, just under 32 and change. Beautiful, beautiful home. 3 bedrooms and a den, 4 full baths. So each of the guest or kids' bedrooms here, I love the windows on each side of the bed. Each of these bedrooms has its own private, each one's a suite. So each has its own private bath. This one has your typical wall closet, double wall closet in it. And then you got the linen closet here for your guests. The other guest bedroom again, and this one's got these nice little built out woodwork around it so you got built-in nightstands. The only downside to that is, as you can see, it's built specifically for a full-size bed. So that's the only size bed you can put in here because you've got the extra wood there. Here's the bathroom for that one. And this one has a little smaller walk-in closet. And laundry does close Forgot to point out that you do have the pocket doors here. So check this space out. Love that wall. Those tiles are really cool. And then you got the fireplace, of course, the big screen TV. You've got lighting built into the drop ceilings, backlighting on all these wood panels on the side. And check this kitchen out. This massive island, extra storage space under here. And there's your eating kitchen. This may be the first video that you're seeing of mine, so you may not know, but I really, really like these built-in tables built into the island here. Got your built-in wall oven and microwave, built-in fridge, built-in range. So of course, all of this is doable here. And then we've got back this way is the fourth bath. It has its own little linen closet here. And there's your vanity, your full shower with the seat and the niche and the lighting. And it doubles as your pool bath with your door in from the pool there. And then here's your den. And check this out. The ceiling, all kinds of nice trim work. Got the wet bar here with the wine fridge, beer fridge. And if you're a movie fan, then check out this view. We got a storm coming in. It's a fantastic view overlooking this lake. Now this home is for sale, actually. You can buy this as a model leaseback, fully furnished exactly as you see it. Check out outside here. You know what? Hold on a second. We didn't see something. We're missing the pantry. Where's the pantry? That's it. Okay, cabinets. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a handle. Oh, check that out. Hidden pantry. Hidden butler's pantry. Got a fridge, all kinds of cabinets there. Oh, sink, prep area, all kinds of extra counter space. How about that? I know. I knew it was here. I had to surprise you, right? But I feel like there's something else missing. Hold on. 2 bedrooms, den. We're missing. I know what we're missing. There's got to be something over here, right? Oh, there it is. The primary suite. Ooh, check this out. No, I know that's a insert. The floor does not sink. There's no other hidden tricks in the house. I promise. I already checked. Double vanity, nice big countertop. Got the freestanding tub up here. Check this out. Got your own extra cabinet space for all your bathwares. Like that shower. This is one of the few times that I will say that I like the use of gold. Double shower heads. Double knobs, got a nice niche, walk-in shower. Throne room there with a pocket door. Workspace or makeup counter, if you wanted to put a mirror up there. Got a little island in the closet. Here's your shoe closet. Here's the second closet, also has its little island against the wall there. And then here's the primary bedroom. Beautiful woodworking and lighting and everything up there as well. All right, let's go check out that pool. I know we missed it. We haven't shown that to you yet. All right, so let's go outside here. Now check out this space. Look at how much roof space this has. And how about these friggin' doors? Look how huge these are. So these are pocket sliding doors. They come back to here, so everything tucks back behind the wall over here. Everything over there tucks back behind the wall over there. You can see the scuff marks. They kind of bump the wall a little bit. And then that's the door into the bath. You got the outdoor kitchen here. You got lounge area over here. You got the hot tub with the infinity edge pool. All screened in, clear view screen, so you got an incredible view. I mean, can you imagine just a glass of wine or beer, sitting in that hot tub, watching the thunder and lightning over the lake here? Because if I had my suit, that's what I'd be doing. I like this house, and we're going to talk about pricing and everything in here. Now, of course, this is a custom home neighborhood, custom home builders, so pricing is going to vary wildly, but I'm going to give you the details, especially on this one, because you can buy it as an investment and do a model lease back. So, but we're going to get to that in a bit. So what did you think of the model home? What was your favorite feature? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think, what your favorite part of it was. I know what mine was. I gotta say it was the hidden door to the primary suite, and personally, I really like that primary bathroom. I like the way it was laid out. I do kind of wish that floor sunk down into the ground for like the bathtub. You know, I've seen some of those cool custom pools where it's just a patio and then it sinks in the middle and the water's underneath. It sinks down into the water and now you got a pool. I think that's really cool for a pool. It would have been really cool if they built that inside the house and did like a hot tub, bathtub in the middle of the floor or something like that, but no luck. Anyways, drop it in the comments. Let us know what you think, and let's go check out the amenities here at Shellstone at Waterside. All right, so here's an idea of what the amenities look like here at Shellstone, what the plans are at Shellstone and Waterside. This is the Summit Amenity Center that is under construction behind this sign here and what's coming. So these are exclusive to Shellstone, and then we're gonna show you the amenities that are finished at Midway that are shared between Shellstone and 𝑰𝒏𝒈. So there's a construction going on over there. So this is coming. It's gonna be a couple of years probably before this is all finished and done, but it is in the process. All right, so we're here at the Midway Amenity Center that just opened here in Shellstone at Waterside. And let me flip you around and check this place out. So the Midway Amenity Center is the shared amenities between Shellstone and 𝑰𝒏𝒈. So you got the clubhouse buildings over there. You got this huge events lawn. There's a big old playground area. There's some picnic area. You got tennis and pickleball courts, fire pits, the pro shop and everything, and a kayak launch across the street. So let's go check this stuff out so you can see what it all really looks like. So this is shared amenities. It's all sports related. And then each neighborhood is gonna have its own community pool and fitness center and everything. So kind of a cool, interesting setup to give you a little bit more flexibility and shared amenities and a little more value with the HOA fees and everything. So here we are up by the clubhouse and pro shop. You got some cornhole. You got this nice screened in cabana area, the TV, picnic tables and everything inside here. So you can reserve this, use it for party area seating and everything. A little driveway over here. And then kayak launches over there. We're gonna go over there and show you that here in a minute. And there is a lifestyle director and everything in here. So you have full-time activities director, all kinds of stuff going on. So here's outside of the pro shop, tennis and pickleball pro shop. All kinds of picnic benches, tables, chairs. And there are 8 pickleball courts and 6 tennis courts. So you want to have a pickleball tournament? This is your spot. Got covered seating over here. Even got gutters on the covered seating, and these rain chains are becoming super popular. And they're serious about making sure residents only, it's all secured. And all of this stuff is accessible all via your neighborhood app on your phone. So all high tech. Go in your app and just use your phone to be able to get in to the tennis, pickleball courts, to the clubhouse. They got drinking fountains out here. Bottle filling station. There's your tennis courts. We got a hand sanitizer station. They're really getting serious and thinking of all the little things along the way. Come over here and check out the playground. The one thing I will say seems like it's missing over here on the playground is, how about a little shade, right? They need to put those big canopies over the top of this playground. And I bet you enough people will complain at some point that that will happen. But they should do that up front, and that would be super helpful to keep this stuff a little bit cooler. So when you're going down the slide, you don't lose the skin on the back of your legs. From the playground down to the fitness course. So while the kids are getting their exercise, you can get yours. So we got part of the fitness setup. You got box jump type, low, medium to high. Balance beam here. Out next to the conservation area. This is like a little wetlands. It's natural plant life in a low spot where it's all water down in there. All kinds of different exercises. This is medicine ball type. Yep. Nice. This is a really nice setup out here. I mean, I'm out here filming in August. I don't know that you want to be out here working out at 3 o'clock in the afternoon in August. You probably won't make it very long. I'm barely surviving just walking. Here's a dog park. You got a little restroom building over there. And my buddy Josh over here, we're filming together. Get us on the teeter-totter together, or seesaw, whatever you want to call it. Dog park. You got water station in there, so you got the small dog park and the big dog park. You got both. Keep them separated. Water filling stations so that they stay hydrated too. This is nice. Parking over here. Some more mailboxes over there. Right. Cutting through the shade for a second. We got picnic area, some grills over here, it looks like. See, I'm exploring this for the first time too. I haven't been out to these, they just finished these amenities, so I haven't been here since they finished them. But yeah, you got grills, picnic area there. Cut through the playground. A little climbing tower over there. So over here, you got a little pier out into the conservation area. So we just came from the fitness area over there. There's the playground. And then right here is the conservation area. So nobody wants to be out here in the middle of August like we are right now. But when it's cooler in the morning, in the evening, and in the more of the winter time and everything, it's a great spot for bird watching, if you're into that sort of thing. And then back over here, you got this area that's all crushed shells, and they've got hammocks up. So come November, December, January, February, March, April, that time, you got chairs over here, tables, so you can just sit, hang out, bring a drink, lounge in the hammocks, get a tan. You know, when you're avoiding all of that snow and ice up north and wherever you're coming from, this is the spot to hang out. It's like your own little private beach. All right, so here is the Midway Park buildings that we showed you. And now we're right across the street here at the kayak launch on these big lakes. So they've got kayak storage here. I don't know if this is going to be for homeowners or if they're going to eventually have kayaks that are neighborhood kayaks that people can use. Or if, I mean, there's not much, so I doubt it's homeowner storage space, but you can have your own for sure. You can bring them over here. Here's the rules. And they got this nice little pier going out here, of course. Danger, wildlife habitat, do not feed the animals. So here you go. Nice big lake, kayak, canoe. No motorized boats though. But that's what you got. It's all part of the amenities here at Shellstone, and also Wild Blue, as this is all shared between the two. All right, so now let's talk pricing. Those amenities are pretty great, right? And believe it or not, the fees are really, really reasonable in here for the amenities that you're getting especially. So when we talk pricing, and I got my trusty little sheet, so I'm gonna be looking back and forth. I apologize, I'm not looking at you. I have to look down at my notes to make sure that I give you all the right information, right? So this home, the Sand Dollar, is the basic floor plan that they started with. Make some custom modifications, and this is a full custom builder, so you can change it however you want. As long as it fits on the lot, you're good to go. Now keep in mind, these home site premiums for these custom homes, they typically are gonna run somewhere in the, you're probably as low as like 200,000, but they can go all the way up to like 6, 7, 800,000. I think there was one that was $1 million just for the home site. So keep that in mind, that you've got that built into these prices. Now, we don't have base prices for any of this stuff because it's a custom home. Everybody changes it, so the base price is pretty much irrelevant. And when you're looking at custom homes, if you're prepared to build a custom home, you're prepared to spend custom home money and everything because of the fit and finish and the level of quality that they put into these things. Now, I will tell you that Lee Wetherington they have partnered with Homes by Town on a lot of different neighborhoods for years, and they have some very high praise for Homes by Town in terms of their finishes, their build quality and all of that compared to some of the other semi-custom builders. But it still ain't on the level that Lee Wetherington is, or John Cannon or any of these big custom builders. They're not there, they can't do it. That's why these custom homes cost so much. So be prepared. But this particular home, fully furnished on the home site it's on. So this is a 3,300 square foot home, 3 bedrooms, plus you've got that, den, man cave, media room, whatever you want to call it, in the back there. 4 full bathrooms, 3-car garage with the pool and spa, built exactly the way you see it and fully furnished exactly the way you see it. That price is at $3.5 million. Technically $3,499,900. So why don't we just round up and call it 3.5, right? Again, includes all the furnishings, and that is as a lease back. They're looking to lease it back for the next 18 to 24 months. They said pretty much it's extremely likely that it'll be at least 18 and probably 24. And that's got the first 12 months net lease built into that price. So they've already credited it on the price, which is typically how most people, when you're buying a lease back, you typically just have it discounted off the price instead of collecting a monthly rent check every month. Helps with taxes and stuff like that. So a lot of people like to do it that way. This is all in X flood zone, so you don't have to worry about flood insurance. The HOA fees are $430 a month. So like I said, very, very reasonable fees for the amenities that you have and what's coming, between the Midway amenities that we showed you and what they've got coming in Shellstone specific. Taxes are going to run somewhere typically between $35,000 and $45,000 a year, depending on whether it's your primary residence or not, and how you handle all that stuff. That includes the CDD and everything. And then insurance, honestly, I can't tell you because it varies so widely on these custom homes. It's really going to depend, but figure it's going to be, it's going to be similar to in line with what the price of the home is. So that's what you're looking at for costs. If this is the spot for you, call us, numbers on your screen, let us know how we can help, walk you through all of this, and we can help be there every step of the way in the build process if this is what you want to do. If it's not, don't worry about it. We can go help you with Homes by Town or any one of the other neighborhoods here in Lakewood Ranch or the rest of Southwest Florida.